Locate missing persons? Not so much. Ooh. It looks like we are going to go planet side after all. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky, episode 108, where we have to start out this episode with a little bit of maintenance. As we were unable to repair our frigates the last time we were here. As we did not have enough pure ferrite. Well, we absolutely have enough pure ferrite now. So we're going to go ahead and take care of these items so our frigates can be 100% operational so that we can get back on with sending them on expeditions. There you go, let's get that servo arm repaired. Very good. And here we have the engine core. Also has a bad servo arm. Oh my. I wonder if we're allowed to be in here while this is happening. I think we've had this as a point of discussion before. So many components failing. That's okay, we'll just have to make darn sure that we are well above the difficulty, that our fleet is above the star rating of the difficulty of the journey that we are sending them on. It's getting to be a pretty extensive fleet, actually. Let's undock and find the other one. Ah. It is another trade frigate. Yes, I would like to inspect the damage report, please. Go ahead and show me the damaged components. Apparently, this crew is incapable of repairing their own damage on their ship. They need the owner of the ship to come and handle it. That's fine. I'm capable. I have the resources. Gold and silver. So as was stated in the comments, it is fine just having these materials on our starship. They are able to be repaired just as simply as if we had them on our person, which is very good to know. It's just that much less inventory juggling we need to do. Looks like this one is going to be all gold and silver. And even in the engine core, we have a bad power distributor here as well. Okay, the engine appears to be up and running. Everything is well and repaired. That means it's going to be time to go to another system. We don't quite have the fuel. We don't quite have the fuel to send our frigates on an expedition just yet. So instead, we're going to warp to a new system and begin our exploration for the perfect star system. Now that we've got our outposts in order. Actually, we might jump back and take care of it. No, okay, I know what we'll do. We'll travel to the next star system that the Atlas path recommends, which should be A29 plus 8. It should be a system with a black hole, if I'm not mistaken. We'll warp through there, and then we'll check the space station. Why did I grab this tetra? Oh, that's right, we need to repair this. Not like it is super important, but it is important. Right, so let's get ready to do the warp thing. And I think before we do that, we need to make sure we are selected on the Atlas path and see where the map wants to take us. It's not trying to guide us anywhere. Find the next Atlas interface. That seems to be a mistake. No Atlas station found. Really? Atlas interface home base. What? Why do they want us to go back to this Atlas interface? That seems like a mistake. Perhaps instead we need to make a trip to the local space station. Or we pick a black hole as we had originally stated. Maybe the black hole of a system that has a good economy. I'm sure we can... We can filter by economy, right? But I think those colors are just... data unavailable. Data unavailable. Why do all of these stars have data unavailable? Fledgling. Promising. I think the colors of the stars are just the type of economy that's there, not necessarily the strength of the economy. So that's mercantile. No data available. Why no data available? This warrants a little bit of experimentation here. First, let's fill up the warp drive. That's the first thing. Create a little bit of frigate fuel. Let's go to the local space station. Let's see what it has for us with the Atlas path there. I'm not entirely sure why it would do that to us. Send us back to the Atlas station, but I'm very curious to see what it says. Okay, so let's go ahead and head to the local space station. And why would it not tell me to go to this Atlas interface? What is happening? I'm very curious as to why the game is directing us to go to an old Atlas station. I'm sure that we're done with the Atlas path in its entirety, but I feel compelled to go and at least see what's going on before I start jumping away to do other things. I suppose we can also use this as a time to check up on the story mission, which we have neglected quite a bit in pursuing our outposts. Here we go. not sure what to expect. I know we've spoken with these Vy'keen extensively. Let's go ahead and hand in the missions we have to hand in. It doesn't seem like we get any benefit by holding on to them. It gives us a couple of trade goods we can sell. The fusion accelerant. And teleport coordinator is very good. What missions do you have available for me? Kill one sentinel quad? I think that's probably easy enough that we'll end up doing it at some point, as we're going to be looking for manufacturing facilities in the near future. Sort of hoping to buy some tritium. We'll see if one of the ships that comes in has some tritium for sale. Ah, Merchant's Guild rank. Excellent. I think I see a ship coming in to land. Economy, fuel generation, satisfactory, conflict level, testy. Yep, here it comes. We have a couple coming in now. I am ready to speak with you. The pilot's like, geez, can I finish docking? Need to buy some tritium. I'm gonna have to check a few of these. We'll check one more. We'll check one more, and then I think regardless of what happens after that, we're just going to travel onward, visit this Atlas station, and see what happens. We can always check that station for tritium as well. The pilot's like, stand clear. You're going to get eaten up by the gears. Come on. Nobody wants to sell me any tritium, and it would make my life so much easier. The amber waves of bounty. That's where it's sending us for the Atlas interface? Fair enough. We'll see what that means. There it is. Like a giant quest marker in the sky. Okay, after doing a little bit of research, I've determined that, in fact, we do not need to go back and do the Atlas path any longer. It is done. It is completely done. And instead, we're going to look about knocking out this guild mercenary quest, which should be... Goodness, why is it not showing up here? I wonder if there's a way we can reset this. Target is in another system in space. Consult the galaxy map with X. Perhaps that's what we need to do. No. No tritium there. No. None. Okay. Alright, alright. I'm done asking. Alright, let's just see what the galaxy map says for our quest. I'm a little curious. I mean, it's just going to send me way, way, way back. Current mission. It's not even going to give me a direction. Home base. Oh, it says the current mission is only 1,875 light years. That's not that bad. Okay. Okay, so after doing a little bit of warping around and jumping around in my shuttle, which I'm going to edit out for posterity to keep the episode on track, we don't need to go check out the Atlas path. So instead, we're going to work on the main quest line. And so we don't need to do half of what I just did, which probably should have been Google searched, but that's quite alright. We're going to progress from here. It says our current mission is 1,875 light years away, so let's see if we go here. That's kind of half the difference. And what I would like to do is find an opulent economy with one planet. Oh, wait. I saw it. I saw it. There it is. Out of jump range. Of course it is. Should have stuck with the opulent economy that I had found. Booming. No, that's not quite the same. Prosperous. Satisfactory. Oh, wealthy. We need to make some trades happen here. Now, I thought we could just warp back to the planet or the system that had our quest by looking at the portals at a space station. That's not the case. And it turns out that we can't do that because we have never been to the system. We've never actually been to the system that has the Mercenary Guild representative that we need to talk to. We've only been to a system close to that system, not to that actual system. Alright, first things first. And a nice wealthy system. Just to see what kind of planets we have here. High temperature planet with salvageable scrap. Okay. Over here we're looking at a pillared planet. A lot of not of what I'm looking for. A high energy planet with activated copper. I believe it is just the 3 planets, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Alright. Let us travel to the space station. See if we can't make a nice trade for some tritium. And or we'll see what kind of modules they have and all of that. I know I chose a wealthy system as just like a pit stop because we're not actually going to stay here and do much, but you never know, we might find something snazzy. B-class rifle, a lot of goodies on it, nothing I'm interested in. I would like a boost module, exocraft boost module. It's good stuff. I'll take that. A-class ship. Let's see if you sell some tritium. That's really what I would love to get my hands on, is lots and lots of tritium. No, but look at the bulk amount of resources that are being sold here. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of resources for sale. Like a lot. What about you? So if we do find somebody that sells tritium, we're going to be able to buy our heart's content worth. That's what I was hoping for. Right there. I'm just going to buy, yeah, pretty much all of it. I don't see a reason to buy less than all of it, considering altogether it's only going to cost me, like, yeah, 25,000 units. That is nothing. We can find someone selling dihydrogen. We have a winning combination on our hands. If not, though, it is not the end of the world. Because we have quite a bit of dihydrogen. We don't have a ton, but we have quite a bit. Did I just transfer some to my starship? I think I did. Not necessary. I'm just going to transfer all of it to the freighter. Look at that, and we have all this dihydrogen jelly we can start converting. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We're going to have all the frigate fuel we could ever want. That way we never have to worry about holding our frigates back. Look at that. Look at that. So each one is going to give me 50. So 10's 500, so we need about 60, maybe 50, given what we have in our inventory. And that puts us right about where we need to be to craft an incredible amount of frigate fuel. So that's good. That's what we wanted. Next, we're going to take a photo on a desert world. I find that acceptable. Locate missing persons. Not so much. Ooh. It looks like we are going to go planet side after all. Where have you come from? There we are. Yep, okay. Very good. Alright. Let's talk to some more of these aliens. Learn a little bit of Vy'keen, the Vy'keen word for builds. I will leave quietly. I wish there was more interactions with these NPCs. The Vy'keen word for post. Word for ends. I am used to hearing barks and guttural shouts from these life forms. Instead, this one appears to be attempting to whistle. Lacking conventional lips, their efforts could hardly be called successful. Nonetheless, with their performance complete, they look at me expectantly. I would applaud. Sure. Vy'keen appears bashful, if such a thing is possible. They are clearly unused to such attention. I mean, kudos to you for going out of your comfort zone and trying something new. No, I'm just gonna watch closely. I don't like that one. I'll mark an area in the south. Sure, why not? Nobody wants to teach me language anymore. Oh. They're taking off. That's just as well. Look at all that dihydrogen jelly. It's just as well that they're taking off because we're going to take off ourselves. The question is, which planet is the unknown grave on? Uh-huh. It's on the pillared planet of all places. Well, that doesn't necessarily help us out, because my plan was going to be to hit the unknown grave and then maybe hang out at an outpost, a trade outpost, on planet side for a little bit. Because I am anxious to get a new ship. Especially now that we're sitting at 67 million units, which I realize not as good as it could be. But I mean, we're getting there. We're making progress. Here, we'll enter the atmosphere of this planet. We'll check out what a pillared planet is like. Maybe we'll find the single solitary life form that is on it. Take a photo of it. Oh yeah, we've been on one of these planets. This is familiar. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, okay, let's just land. An odd planet? Sure. But not one I would call home. Alright, let's see what we have here. Wikiat Shrewat's boundary. In each iteration, the travelers came. Sentinels attempted to understand, to serve the chosen of the Atlas. But we captured them, attempted to erase, kill, understand, consume. The first drone screamed when it was cut open. The fallen traveler's grave is marked by a glyph, an epitaph of some ancient technology. I will extract said glyph. Thank you. With the ability to travel to unknown worlds. 13 out of 16. We're getting there. Some life forms up over this hill. Thank you. What an odd planet. This planet is just bizarre. It just gives me this weird feeling. I bet there's no trade outpost here either. Hush my mouth. No, you watch. It's on another planet. I don't think that's on this planet at all. Or, nope, it is not. It is on the high temperature planet with salvageable scrap. Well, this is going to be tricky, because if we want to hang out at the trading outpost, which we'll need to do, we won't very well be able to... Really? Well, you're just going to have to come at me. Okay. There's one down. Yeah, be sure to tell your friends what happens when you come looking at cargo over here. Well, I am taking a little bit of damage. There's a shield recharge. Yeah. Thanks for playing. Notorious. Working on those milestones. I don't think we're going to spend an inordinate amount of time hanging out here at the trading post. But I would like to spend a little bit. Just to sort of price point out some of these high-class ships, if we can find any. Oh. This isn't... We're experiencing some issues. No, I don't really want to be landed on that pad, though. I want to land, like, over here. Parched, average, full, fair. Oof, we are experiencing some latency. Some CPU hits for sure. I believe some of my settings may have gotten inadvertently changed. B class. B, C. That's a B. A. That's a cooler looking A-class fighter than mine, but we're not going for looks. Whoa. Everybody's taking off, coming in for landing. I think what we're going to end up doing... Ugh, we don't even have any condensed carbon on us. What? How do we not have condensed carbon on us? That has to be a crime. Look, salvage containers, buried technology. Perhaps we stay here for a moment. I don't suppose you guys are selling any carbon, are you? No, of course not. That's alright. Lemonade, right? We're gonna make some lemonade. So I'm not sure how much of the beginning part of the fiasco we're gonna end up cutting out. But I know I don't want this episode to be arbitrarily long. So I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. I obviously need to check some of my computer and graphics settings and figure out what's giving us these stalls in the gameplay too, because I'm not happy about that. I don't want to sit here an inordinate amount of time either, kind of holding everyone hostage at this point in our gameplay. But I don't want to just leave either. I want to give it a little bit of time. So I think that being said, we'll go ahead and we'll wrap things up now. And say this is where we're going to end the episode. 108 for the No Man's Sky series. Hopefully it ends up being at least 30 minutes. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've had a good time watching. Because, as always, I've had a good time playing. Do be sure to come back next time once we get our ducks in a row and hopefully find a better shuttle to purchase. Or a better ship to purchase than the one we have. But until next time, take care.